So you just got your new Bond bridge and you want to set it up. Let me show you how to do that. First, you need the Bond Home app. You can find it on Apple's App Store and on Android's Play Store. Just make sure you download this one with the new Bond logo. After installing it, you need to create an account or sign in with an existing one. If you were already using Bond with our old app, you can just sign in using that same account. I'll just fill it with a name, email, and password. After that, you will be taken to the dashboard screen. Here you will be able to see all your bonds and devices once you have any. So let's set up your Bond bridge. Tap on the plus icon, then select Bond bridge. Now turn on your bridge by connecting to the power adapter and wait for it to start blinking green. That means that your Bond is in setup mode. If your bridge doesn't blink green, tap on "It's not flashing green" button and follow the instructions. Okay, my bridge is ready, so let's continue. Make sure you're not too far away from your Bond from now on. Both apps need location permissions, so the app can detect if your phone is connected to the Bond config Wi-Fi. But don't worry, we don't track or store your location. Now, this is a little different on Android and iOS. On iOS, you need to go to the System Settings app and Wi-Fi. Here you can find the Wi-Fi network named Bond Config, followed by the serial number of your Bond. If you can't find it, make sure your Bond is blinking green and not too far away from you. Connect to it and then return to the Bond Home app. The app will automatically detect the connection and move to the next screen. On Android, we can scan for Wi-Fi networks without leaving the app. So your Bond bridge should show up in the nearby devices list as soon as the app detects it. If it doesn't show up, make sure it's blinking green again. You can also manually connect to the Bond config Wi-Fi on Android settings if you want to. Tapping on a nearby device will connect you to the setup Wi-Fi and then take you to the next screen. You may need to enter the 4-digit PIN that's located on the back of your Bond bridge unit. If your Bond stays blinking green for too long, it will lock itself up. That's a security feature to make sure no neighbors take control of your Bond if you leave it in setup mode. Entering the PIN will unlock your bridge and let you continue. The app may ask you to upgrade the bridge's firmware before finishing the setup. That's a very simple process. Just tap Upgrade and wait for it to finish. After that's done, the Bond bridge will reboot. That will disconnect the app from the config network, so you need to reconnect to the Bond config Wi-Fi once the bridge starts blinking green again. Okay, on this screen you can set the name of your Bond and its location. I will choose Living Room and name it Home Bridge. Now, you need to tell the bridge which Wi-Fi network it will connect to. If you don't see your network in the list, give it a second as the Bond bridge scans for nearby networks. You can also try to move the bridge closer to your Wi-Fi router. If you're using a hidden network, tap on Other in the bottom of the list and enter its information. But if you're using a regular Wi-Fi network, just tap its name and enter the password like so. Please double check it before continuing. If you enter an incorrect one, you will need to start over. Tapping OK will send the Wi-Fi info to the Bond bridge. It will then try to connect to it and sync all the Bond's data with the app. Alright, your Bond bridge is ready to be used. Tapping on Done will take you back to the dashboard screen. If you don't see your bridge here, just pull to refresh and give it a second. If your bridge shows up with a yellow badge, it means it has a firmware update available. You can update it by tapping on it, then on Firmware Update. It's important to always keep your Bond up to date, as we add new features all the time. Well, that's it. You can also check out our video on how to record remotes onto your Bond bridge. But for now, I'll see you next time. And let's keep making everything smart.